Happy Monday, guys. So this main event, the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis, again with a comeback, right? Because he was losing this fight. I mean, Curtis Blaydes was winning this fight in my eyes. And it reminded me of the fight. Remember Alexander Volkov versus Derrick Lewis? He was losing that entire fight, and then he ended up winning. And I like that. I like when the fighters, like, they just turn the table and it's just like a shock. Like, you're down on the scorecards and all of a sudden, like, you just got the finish, right? It's cool. So, props to him for that. That was a crazy uppercut. Crazy uppercut. This guy's so powerful. The shots afterwards, like, were like, he's doing his job, and the ref, Herb Dean, is like the best in the business. I think it was a good stoppage. Obviously, like, probably like one shot too many or two shots too many, because they were really powerful shots. And it's unfortunate that he had to take that, but that's MMA, right? I mean, it wasn't like disgusting. Like, we had that fight, what was it, Olenek, where that it was like borderline disgusting, right? Because it's like, come on, stop the fight, right? And it's just like, how much more damage do you want to have him take? And it's just like, he's like, they're human, and then the day we have to show this compassion, and it's just like, but it wasn't too bad of a stoppage. It was okay. So let me know in the comments what you think in terms of, like, Stipe Miocic versus Derrick Lewis, because Derrick Lewis, he has four wins in a row, right? So that's a lot, So technically, like, yeah, like, title shot, right? The thing about Derrick Lewis is, like, there is, like, some inconsistencies, right? Like, if you think about the Francis Ngannou fight, that was a weird fight. Not much happened in that fight. And then you have this fight where, yeah, he was losing. He was waiting for that opening. Curtis Blaydes, he took a shot at the takedown. He made a mistake, and then he capitalized on it. Derrick Lewis, he capitalized on it, and he got the uppercut, and then that was it. So, and also with, like, Volkov too. But that's the way that Derrick Lewis fights. He's smart about things like that. He's not just gonna. And I think that's what he was trying to do with Francis Ngannou. As much as inactivity, that they had, there was so much inactivity, but, like, I think he was just, like, waiting for the right opportunity. And if he fights Stipe, maybe it's gonna be like a really boring fight, maybe. But then again, Stipe doesn't really have a lot of boring fights. So I think Derrick Lewis is going to be looking for, Stipe to make a mistake and capitalize on it. Derrick Lewis, he strikes me as the person and as a fighter that, he has a game plan, but at the same time he kind of goes with it. He kind of goes with the flow and kind of sees what is my opponent going to do, and that's how I'm going to react to my opponent. Because it was definitely evident in this fight. He didn't really take the initiative. So yeah, let me know in the comments what's next for Derrick Lewis, and if he does have a title shot, do you think he has a chance to beat Stipe? I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I'm, like, unsure. But Curtis Blaydes also, he had a lot of wins in a row too, and I think the guy is great. He's a great fighter, and he was technically winning the fight. He just got caught. He lost. But what's next for him? Who should he fight next? Let me know in the comments. Thanks.